Hello everyone and welcome to Coding Cart. So in this session we are going to solve one HackerRank problem. So you can see here the problem name is beautiful triplets. So let me first explain you this problem in a simple way what they are saying. So here we are given two things. One is the array list in which the elements are in increasing order. And second one is a d value. Now what we have to do here is, for example, let me take few values in my array list. Suppose in my array I have a value like 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 and suppose 10. This is my very first thing, array, and second one is suppose d value, which is 3. Now the problem is saying that we have to count the total number of beautiful triplets. We have to count the total number of beautiful triplets. So how to calculate that beautiful triplets? So for that they are saying that we have to pick 3 elements from this given list, and that element should satisfy a condition like that array of j minus array of I should equal to array of k minus array of j, and this value should equal to the d value. So here array of j, array of I and array of k means, suppose we are selecting 3 elements whose indices are represented by I, j and k. We are selecting 3 elements whose indices are denoted by I, j and k. Then it should satisfy this condition. Array of j minus array of I should equal to array of k minus array of j, and that value should equal to the d value. And at the same time it should also satisfy this condition. The indices of j should be greater than I and indices of k should be greater than j. So this is the main criteria here, means the indices should be in this sequence for the elements which we are picking to satisfy this condition. So let me explain you here with the example, like let me take the same array having value 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 and 10. Now this is my array, and my d value is here 3. Now if you see here, my indices will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now let me first pick 3 elements to show you this example. For example, suppose I am picking 3 elements as 1, 4 and 7. Now if you see here, what is the indices of this value 1? Here I is the very first element whose indices is 0. Second one is the j equal to 4 whose indices is how much? 2. And the third element is 7 whose indices is 4 over here. Now if you see here I is less than j and j is less than k. So the very first criteria is satisfied here. Now we have to check the difference value, means array of j means 4 minus 1. We got here 3. So this one is satisfied. Now second one is array of k minus array of j. So array of k is how much? 7 minus array of j, which is 4, which is again equal to 3, and this should equal to the d value, and here d is my 3. So for this triplet the required criteria is satisfied. So for this we will simply add 1 in our result counter. It means this is a beautiful triplets. Now how to proceed element by element? So let me explain you here how to proceed element by element. So we will take the same example. Now let us start from the very first element, this one. So this will be my array of I, this will be my array of I. Now how to get the next element? Suppose this is my x value, this is my x value, and we have to get the y value and the z value. Suppose this is my x value, suppose this is my x value, this is my y value, this is my z value, and again this will be my y value. Now what we have to find here is y minus x, and this value should equal to d, and again for the next z minus y, which should equal to d. These are my required criteria. Here this will be my x value, this will be my x value. I got my x value here, so y will be d plus x, y will be d plus x. Now if you see here, if I write here z minus d plus x equal to d, so here my z will be 2d plus x. So we got our equation. From this one we got y equal to d plus x, and we have put the value of y in this equation to get z, and z equal to 2d plus x. Now let me write the list one more time in a fresh way. Our list was having value 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 and 10, and their indexes were 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Correct? Now we have to satisfy the criteria. Criteria was I should be less than j, should be less than k. And here we are moving from the very first element, which will be treated as x. Now our d value was how much? 3. Now for a beautiful triplets, we got the x. Now we have to check y and z value. So y should be having value d plus x, and z should have value 2d plus x. So y should have value d is how much? 3, and plus x is having value how much? 1, which will equal to 4. So I have to search for 4, and the next value is z, which is equal to 2d plus x. So 2 into d will be 2 into 3, which will be 6, plus 1, which will be 7. So I have to search for 4 and 7 in this list. Now in the problem they are saying that this list is in increasing order, increasing ascending order. Now we have to check for y, whether this y is present in this array or not, If it is present, then at the same time we have to check whether this z is present or not. If this both criteria is satisfied, y is also present and z is also present. If both are present, then we have to simply add 1 in our counter. Our counter will be increased by 1. Correct? Now if you see here, we are checking for the y. So here y is present, here y equal to 4 is present, and also if y is present, we are checking whether z is present or not. So z value is 7, so this 7 is also present. So both y and z are present. So for this x, we are able to get the y and z value. And here if this both criteria is satisfied, then we don't have to check this criteria, since this list is in ascending order, and if we are getting y and z, it means here y is greater than x and it is less than z. Because the list is in my ascending order, here my y value is d plus x, which is greater than x, and z value is 2d plus x. So by default that index criteria is satisfied because this list is in ascending order. So let us write the code. So what we will do, we will iterate one by one element and we will apply this logic. We will check whether that y value is present in array. If it is present, then at the same time we are going to check whether that z value is present or not. If both the values are present, then we will simply increase our counter by 1. Means we got one beautiful triplet. So let us write the code here. So we have to complete this function beautiful triplets, in which they are passing the d value and the array. So let me zoom this one. So what we have to do here is we have to take one counter value c equal to 0. Now what we will do, we will iterate in the array element by element. So let us first take the first element as x. So for x in array. So we got the x value. Our next task is to find the y value. So y is calculated as x plus d. Now we are going to check whether if x plus d present in array. If it is present, then at the same time we are going to check the z value, and z is calculated by x plus 2d, correct? If this x plus d, which is the y value, if it is present in array, then we are going to check whether x plus 2d means whether that z value is present in the array or not. D in array. If both the value are present, we are going to simply increase our counter. Our c will be increased by 1. So we are done. We are iterating element by element, and we are checking here x plus d in array and x plus 2d in array. If both the value are present, then we are simply increasing our counter by 1. No need to check the index value since the elements are in ascending order and this criteria is satisfied, which will take care of the indices value. So we are done, and at the end we simply return the total count. So we are done. Let us run this code. So it is passing the sample test case. Let me submit this code. So congratulations, we are done with all the hidden test cases. So this was the problem. Now this was the simple problem because they have already said the elements are in increasing order. So what if the elements are not in increasing order and we have to satisfy this criteria? Next question is, if the elements are, next question 2 will be, what if the elements are not in increasing ascending order? And we have to fulfill the second criteria. This is the first criteria. If the elements are not in increasing ascending order, the indices should follow this criteria. So how to solve this problem? If the criteria is like the elements are not in increasing ascending order and at the same time it should follow this sequence, their indices should follow this sequence, then how to calculate the total number of beautiful triplets? So we will try to solve this problem in a second session. So for this problem, if you have learned something new, please do subscribe to our channel Coding Cart and stay tuned for the next videos. Thanks for watching.